Plaintiff Theodore Kiles was friends with the defendant, and they did heroin and crack together. Theodore claims he only used drugs occasionally, whereas the defendant is a heavy drug user. And he's suing him today for car repairs he failed to complete on his vehicle. Defendant Willie Hawkins says for the most part, Theodore is a nice guy, but he becomes hostile when he's coming down off of alcohol or crack. Willie insists he repaired Theodore's vehicle, and he's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
I met the defendant, Willie Hawkins, about 2005, because our wives, they get together every weekend. So he just got out of jail, so that's how I met him.
Okay.
So we got to know.
Were you a good influence or bad influence on him?
I guess it's a bad influence because we got to talking about certain illegal things that we did together. As we got to know each other.
Together.
As we got to know each other.
So you're waiting on him to come out of jail so you can have you a crooked partner.
No, I didn't know him at the time.
Go ahead, sir.
So we just got to know each other through my wife and his wife.
I got that part. You all became friends and started getting in and out of trouble?
No trouble. Just doing drugs together, like heroin and rock.
Heroin is no trouble, crack is no trouble. Gotcha.
Well, I'm just saying it wasn't going to jail. It wasn't going to jail. So I come to know Willie has been more like a shyster or a heavy drug user. And
you just used a little bit of heroin every now and then.
Yeah, I did it once in the day. I did it every now and then.
For how long did you do heroin every now and then?
I say I do it about twice a week for about a month.
Go ahead, sir. Move on.
I don't want it to be like an under-tree mechanic, so I was thinking of buying a car. And so I asked him to look at it. He looked at it, and I asked him what he think. And then he said, yeah, it's all nice. The motor's nice and everything. He said, get the car. So I bought the car for $500. And I asked him what he had charged to put the parts on. He charged me $250.
Let me get some background from you, sir.
How you doing, y'all?
All right. You're just spitting out your mouth.
I wasn't spitting.
Go ahead.
I met Mr. Cowles about 5 years ago. I've known him for about 5 years. And I know him by one of three names. Theo, Junebug, or Petey Crack. Because
Petey Crack.
Petey Crack, yes, sir. He spends all his money on
what
crack.
They call you, Scotty?
No. No, I'm just
a man on Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Beat me up, Scotty. Go ahead, sir.
All right. He's a good guy until he becomes, intoxicated off alcohol or crack, and then becomes very confrontational and erratic. He's have erratic behavior where he becomes real hostile and, a very hard guy to get along with.
That's not true.
And I agree with the part about him. It was late January, early February. He called me and asked me that he was interested in purchasing the vehicle. And he asked me to come over and look at it, which I did. And the vehicle needed 4 things. It needed a thermostat, spark plugs, power steering hose, and core pack.
The things he just mentioned, were those the items you needed repaired?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the agreement?
The agreement was, that the parts and labor would be between $250 and $300.
No, it was actually $250.
You're suing him for $2,000, and how much for the repairs?
Repairs, it was $250.
That's the amount you're suing him for today?
No.
You're suing for $2,000. Is that all for repairs?
No, stress and,
How much is for repairs?
Repairs,
yes.
$250.
Thank you. That's what you're suing him for today? $250 for the repair?
$300. I gave him $300.
Let's start over again because you keep saying different things. Let me make myself very clear. A portion of your case today is for the repairs.
Right.
How much of your case today is for repairs?
$300.
Thank you. And that $300, you're saying what? He failed to do it. He did some of it. What?
He failed to show me receipts. I gave him $300. He charged me $250. He never gave me my 50 out of the 300 back.
And did he complete the work?
I don't think he did because he never showed me a receipt. He never showed me anything. My car, no, I didn't get the car back.
You should be suing for your car then, sir.
That's why I'm suing for.
Where's the car?
I had to junk the car.
Why did you have to junk the car?
Because he wouldn't bring it to me or nothing because it wouldn't start.
Listen, sir, how can you junk something that you never had? If he didn't bring it to you, you can't junk it.
Right.
Have a good day, sir. Your case is dismissed. What's the harassment for?
The harassment, Your Honor, is, on several occasions, Mr. Kyle showed up at my home.
Doing what?
He screaming and hollering, throwing rocks at my windows.
Not true.
All right, rocks, you wanted them rocks. You know you wanted them rocks. Both of your cases are dismissed. You lying and you making stuff up. I'm not giving y'all no dope money. Get your own dope money. I'm not giving you anything. Both your cases dismissed.